Thank you to the Snyder family for going solar with RG Electric and taking some time post-install and getting turned on to just share a few words about your experience. I know when you guys were first looking at going solar, you guys did have a lot of questions and concerns. Do you feel like during our consultative process, was that easy to understand and our reps were easy to explain how the process would go, and ultimately did what we promised end up taking place at the end?
Absolutely. So I bombarded you with probably almost 50 questions regarding specifics of the proposal, everything from questions about Nevada Power to what equipment was needed. And you answered all of my questions directly and was able to allay any concerns that I had going into the project with Jeffrey. And so we were I allowed Jeffrey to talk about the actual installation and his feelings around it, but all the pre-work that I asked you about was directed, was clear in your responses, and the answers were direct.
Awesome. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, we try to take every project seriously, being a family-owned company and veteran-owned company ourselves, and we really pride ourselves on quality installations and, you know, making sure we communicate every step of the way. I know, Jeff, I think you were there kind of during the install process. How was that experience from like the design, from what we showed you to where we actually put the panels on the roof?
Yeah, it worked out really well. I thought I had a really good idea of where the panels were going to go. I know in the beginning I wanted to have all the panels on the back of the roof, and that we weren't sure with how all the sun was going to be hitting the panels, if that could work. And luckily it did. And so we got all, I believe 29 panels on the back of the house. And so, yeah, you guys did a really good job of keeping in touch with me on everything across the way with the process of the installation and different people coming in, and then the bird guard, getting put in, and really, and also with NV Energy and when they were going to come out as well. So I appreciated your guys' communication, and it all went pretty smoothly.
Great. Awesome. No, I mean, it was definitely a fun project. You definitely had a lot of different roof planes and skylights and things to navigate. So, mapping those type of projects out can sometimes be demanding, but I'm glad our team was able to get them all on the right side. Now, from install, we kind of progressed through the inspection process pretty quickly. And then we were able to come out there and turn on your system and kind of liberate you from NV Energy and, start using your own power that you're producing. Do you feel like you have a clear understanding of how to access the SolarEdge app and monitor your system?
Yeah, I look at it, I'd say a couple times a week, maybe 2 or 3, and just to see what's going on as far as what I believe kilowatts are being produced. And so, yeah, you see during the day when the sun is hitting it the most and when you're producing the most energy. And I think it's pretty cool to be able to see how much the panels are producing.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, having that visualization on what's actually happening, you can catch any issues if something arises. Obviously, we're just one phone call away for any questions or things that might look out of place. And we're just welcome to the RG Electric family. I look forward to seeing some of your upcoming energy bills when you're, only seeing that $20, $25 to NV Energy and not having to spend any more than that every month with them. It's such a good feeling. Knowing what you know after going through this process, and it is definitely a process from contract sign to consultation to contract signing to the engineering install to all the inspections and PTA. Knowing what you know now, going through that experience with RG Electric, would you recommend us to friends and family?
Yeah, I definitely would. You and Chris were wonderful to work with. I feel like you explained everything along the way, everything from the tax credit to the install to how it works as far as hooking up and what the panels are going to produce. So I absolutely would recommend anyone to, especially here in the Las Vegas area, to work with you guys. I like that you were an electrician first and then turned into a solar company. I think that really speaks to you guys' professionalism around all of this.
Awesome. Well, again, thank you guys. Thank you guys for taking your brief moment. If you have anything additional you'd like to add, please free. I think I might have cut you off there a little bit. You're about to say something, by all means.
Well, I just was going to say that based on contractors that I've worked with, I would say you guys were not only the easiest to work with, but the most thorough. So thank you for all your input and your time into making this project a reality.
Awesome. Well, hey, I really appreciate you guys. Again, welcome to the RG Electric family. We'll definitely be here every step of the way. Solar's not just a point of the sale thing for us. It's a long-term relationship. And so we're going to definitely make sure that your system's working for many years to come. And if you ever need anything else in the future, please don't hesitate to reach out to us.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Awesome. Thanks, guys, for your time.
Sure. Our pleasure.
All right.
Yep. Bye-bye.